Okay, let's make a song with Suno. I've got some lyrics here that were written back in, I don't know, man, 1980 maybe. There they are. Paste those in. Style of music. What do you think? Suggestions here. Death metal. No, it's not a death metal song. How about funk pop? That sounds good. Cool. We call it She Knows. Okay, there we go. That's all I'm going to do. Suno program. There's some lyrics. There's a style. There's a title. Create. Okay, there's cool. It's making me 2 songs. It always does. So my credits dropped from 50 to 20. So I guess I'm doing 15 per song. So, see what I get. I tried this. Actually, you can see I've done this. She Knows What She's Got up here. That's various tries on this same song. So I know I had tried it over in Udio, and man, Udio, it creates very high quality music, but it's just not as catchy. I found Suno just makes catchier tunes. Now, whether or not, look, I can already play this thing. So let's see what we got.
She knows what she's got. She'll make you lose your mind. Take it from an expert, she has already got mine. It's how when you're hooked, the time is never right. She acts like a stone and you're alone at night.
Okay, and there's a thing, I tell you, the more I do this, a Suno, the style, it creates catchy tunes, but there's a distinct style that seems to, most of the time, the way that the melody licks are, I don't care what genre, there are hooks that are in there. It's really interesting. Also, the Donna app, which started me down this road, it must be using Suno in the back end because it's the same style. It's very, very similar what I get from Suno than what I get from Donna. But Udio, I get something different. Let's see this version.
From an expert, she has already got mine. It's hell when you're hooked, the time is never right. She acts like a stone and you're alone at night. She locks in your senses, your days are complete.
It's just,
then use like a
this still just blows my mind every time I do it. How this program, what is this thing doing in the background to create? It's real easy to just sit here and say, oh, it's using artificial intelligence and the computer learns and this. Believe me, I've been programming for 40 years, and man, normally you just tell the computer specifically, do this step, then this step, then this step, whatever. And it's a very logical thing. But this goes beyond logic. I guess if I was 25 years old, I'd be all over this and want to be coding this stuff. But it's pretty amazing. So it's just mind-boggling. I really feel like over the next couple of years, because it's progressed so incredibly fast. And if you tried this a year ago, at least anything I tried a year ago, it was garbage. And now, that's, I didn't try. Now I can go in and tweak, I can extend, I can go through all kinds of manipulations of this music, and I can try different versions, different genres, combine genres, do all, and to just keep tweaking and working with it. As you can see, like this song, I just did a million, and I never really have to go back through these, but I was just going for a certain result. And for me, all of these songs I've been doing, most of them, are songs that I've written years and years ago. So I've written the songs, I've written the music, I've recorded these songs using my own music, playing the instruments, which was tons of fun, and I really enjoyed doing that. But I can't be. I can play some instruments a little bit, but I can play guitar, I can play bass, I can play keyboards. Really can't play drums very well. But these songs I recorded, I'm doing all the instruments. Every so often, you get somebody to come in and help record a part, but that's very rare because when you're doing original music, for the most part, people don't want to hear it, and other musicians don't necessarily want to play it. So when I do original music, it's usually just me doing it, and so there's always mistakes, and I never really want to share it with anybody because wow, I really like this song, I'm really proud of the song I wrote, but the performance is horrible because I'm not a great singer, I'm not a great guitar player, I'm not a great bass player, I'm just mediocre on all these. Well, this thing gives you you put your lyrics in there and you get pro quality demos of your songs. And what I hope to do if I have time is also you can separate these out. Now Udio has the stems, they call it, where you can get a lot of individual bass, drums, guitar all separated. So you could put that in your DAW and then replace the parts that you want to, or possibly replace it with your own vocals, so it's really more of your own song. But the performances are professional. So you get these professional sounding instrumental and vocal performances that a person like me cannot do on their own. So it's just amazing. And it's amazing and scary at the same time because this could really replace so much of what people do professionally. I know there's lawsuits going on, but I just don't know how that will pan out because it's so hard for me to understand as a technology person, as a programmer. It's so hard for me to understand the implications of all this. How are judges and courts and juries going to understand the implications of all this, and whether or not all of these songs are derivative works of other copyrighted material. They obviously, and I think they've admitted to it, they're obviously scraping anything on the internet. So they're consuming all the songs off of YouTube and Spotify and whatever services they're connected to. They're consuming all of that copyrighted media to train the system to create these original songs. Now, people have demonstrated where they can go in and get almost copy versions of specific songs, but they're breaking, who's breaking the copyright law? Is it the person that's putting copyrighted lyrics in here and then styles and trying to tweak it to make it produce the hit that, that it seems like the person doing that is the one that's breaking copyright law. The program tries to keep you from doing that. It tries to keep you from putting in artist names and putting in copyrighted lyrics, but the program doesn't know or understand every possible lyric and style to every song as far as being able to filter that out. But the engine in the back end somehow figures it out. And so people do stuff like they spell words phonically, so they change up the spelling so the system doesn't detect copyrighted lyrics and prevent you from making the song. So I really feel like on one angle is that somebody that's trying to game the system and make it create a song that violates copyright, they're trying to force the program to violate the copyright, where the record companies are trying to say, well, the fact that you can do that, the fact that if you get all the style right, the lyrics right, and you get a similar melody back out, then it's because of that copyright infringement. They're stealing those songs. Now, I have done a lot of my own original songs that I know are not out there and nobody would ever hear, and I get similar results. If I choose a genre that's the same, I think it's part of it is the natural rhythm of the lyrics. So I've not had anything come out just like my songs, but little phrases and sections are like some of my original stuff, and I think it's just because of the rhythm of the lyrics plus stylistically tweaking the system to the style that I want is giving me that. So that's it. I'll leave on the She Knows Funk Pop version.
She knows what she's got. She'll make you lose your mind. Take you from an expert. she has already got mine. It's how when you're hooked, the time is never right. She acts like a stone and you're alone at night.
I also put guitar solo in here. I
She
think you
locks
see what
in
they
your
do there.
senses, days aren't complete. Then use like a fool, you're alone in the street. Stay clear, my friend, or she'll mess up your head. Be aware, my friend, 'cause you're not the first one who's been misled. In your senses, your days aren't complete. Then use like a fool, you're alone in the street. Stay clear, my friend, or she'll mess up your head. Be aware, my friend, 'cause you're not the first one who's been misled.
Okay, if you stuck around this long, we'll go in here. Let's see. Here's my original demo from the early '80s.
She knows what she's got. She'll make you lose your mind. Take it from an expert, 'cause she's already got a mind. It's hell when you're hooked. Time's never right. She acts like someone right in the night. She locks in your senses. The days are complete. Moves like a fool. You're alone in the streets. Think of my friend, she'll mess up your head. Beware, my friend, 'cause you're the first one who's been misled.
Okay, that's enough of that. Anyway, that's the demo that I did many years ago on a Tascam Porta Studio 244, probably in 1984, maybe 84. Possibly, no, it had to be either 83 or 84 that I did that. And I wrote the song probably in 79 or 80, and had just recorded it on regular cassette. When I got that 4-track, I had a big backlog of songs, kind of like I'm doing in these AI programs now. I took my big backlog of songs. I've got this recording device, and I laid them all down. But as I was saying, it's my performance, so it's not going to be so great. But that's what I got this morning. Thanks for watching.